My best friend and I have played Madlibs since we were kids, and we often play them together as adults on road trips. We're always looking for ways to make them even more interesting and funny, and now that AI art has arrived on the scene, it was a perfect match. So here's how this works. We send each other the words for a Madlib. We then enter those words into our Madlibs, and we run each sentence through Midjourney to create art to go along with it. Then, we get together, share what we created, and hilarity ensues. Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please come in and make yourself at home. My name is Paddycake, and I play games, and I also do this. Everyone, please say hello to my co-host and my best friend and my collaborator on this project, TxTygrr, also known as Brent. Brent, please say hello to the world.
Hello, everyone.
You guys know how this works. You've seen the video before, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. This is Midjourney Madlibs Episode number 4. Before we get started, go down below and make sure you click on the subscribe button, click on the like button if you like the video, and also click the notification bell so you'll always be notified when new projects and new videos are added to my channel. So let's get started right away. I'm going first today. So today we're doing Mel Gibson movie quotes in the style of Nightmare Fuel. You bounce for me, and you get to genuflect the English.
Oh, jeez.
So this was a difficult one to do because Nightmare Fuel usually happens, by accident. You know what I mean? It's like you try to do a prompt and then something comes up and you're like, oh gosh, what did I create here? So all of these, I prefaced it with either the word nightmare or horror or creepy to make sure that I got something that was nightmarish. But yeah.
Bats, or are those bats that are really close to her?
It's really hard to tell. It kind of looks like they're above the building to me. But yeah, weird. And I guess the house, it kind of looks like the house is on fire, and she's very happy about it.
or maybe there's a party and she's about, it's Pride and Prejudice and zombies.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay. Yes, I've heard. Kills bandicoots by the hundreds.
Oh my god.
I just go, this was chosen mostly because the word at the bottom is hands, which is the hardest thing for Midjourney to draw.
Fine.
So, yes, I've heard. Kills bandicoots by the hundreds. And if he was here, he'd consume the English with chatterboxes from his eyes and bolts of Purell from his left nostril. It's not pleasant, whatever it is. I mean, it's like he's crying snot, I guess.
But and he's living in the bottle of Purell.
Oh, I know. And what is that thing in the front? I don't know what that thing is.
Maybe it's the young of one of those bandicoot killers.
Oh, okay. Let's just move on then. All right. Next is, I'm a cadaver dog, and I haven't got the luxury of lollipops.
Oh my god. It's Anubis.
But it looks like his teeth are melting. It's so weird.
It's totally Anubis, though.
Yeah.
Like Egyptian.
Yeah, I could see that. It does look more like a jackal than a dog. But yeah, it's horrifying.
Not comfortable.
All right. Next, I have long feared that my munchkins would return to haunt me, and the cost would be more than I could slice.
Yeah.
It's the creepiest little girl with a slice of pizza I've ever seen.
Pizza. It's literally a pizza pie.
Yes.
Wow. And no, you can keep your pizza, girl.
And yeah, you can keep it. And I'm just going to assume that you have shoved your face into that crack in the pizza, and that's what's wrong. Because the thought of anything else is just too horrifying.
What slashed you so badly? Anyway.
All right, next. Love gives you knees. It makes you freak out.
Oh, because you're doing Nightmare Fuel. I'm like, I don't understand why it's so horrible. Oh,
that's what the wheel told me to do.
This is great. I'm so enthralled.
All right. Next, I don't even call it love. I call it girl. So this is actually kind of cool because, you know, it's just a girl and all the little blood is in the shape of harps. So.
Oh, that is so uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. There, that better.
All right.
That's an ongoing.
Yeah, it's an ongoing conversation because it's pronounced uncomfortable, and he always says uncomfortable. All right. Next, when you're in love, you'll sew right from the top of the umbrella, and you won't care, screaming "girl" the whole way down.
Oh gosh. Oh. Okay. Didn't expect that.
This was very unexpected for me too.
Ugh. It's just like a sassy giant clam.
Well, it's a giant umbrella on top of a house with an eyeball.
The living umbrella. Maybe in this world they're actually.
But
maybe what we have, they call them umbrellas as an homage to this creature from another dimension.
Oh, possibly. But why is the house that it's protecting so small compared to all the other houses in the vicinity? I love her so bad. I just... Whoa. She sings me. I'd die for her.
Oh. Think you would?
I think she'd probably kill me.
Is that a light switch in her face?
I think it's supposed to be like a microphone because she's singing or she sings you. But I
think it's supposed to be a microphone, but it looks more like it's an outlet in her face.
Yes, and that's what I was thinking too. And I mean, just FYI, like every picture that I generated for this had something very similar to that, like mechanical thing attached to the side of her face.
What's the words again?
I love her so bad. I just, whoa, she sings me. I'd die for her.
Okay. It's wild. Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. So Nightmare Fuel didn't give me a lot of stuff that was funny, but it gave me a lot of stuff that was definitely Nightmare Fuel. So here's some dishonorable mentions from Nightmare Fuel.
I hope there's some humor in here.
There's one that's slightly humorous. Okay, so here's one of the bandicoots. I liked this one because the asymmetrical hands. One hand has 5 fingers, the other one has 4. So
I'm cringing a bit. It's got 6.
Oh yeah, 6 and 4. You're right.
Oh please.
Okay. Then this was this was the chatterboxes from his eyes and bolts of Purell from his left nostril.
What nostril?
I know there's no nostrils, but it does have eyes, and it's a box. So and it's talking, so it's probably a chatterbox. So,
jeez.
And then there was this one. This is the one that's slightly humorous. This is the one. Love gives you knees. It even makes you freak out. And the reason it's humorous is because why is his head so big?
Maybe maybe this is a modern telling of Frankenstein's monster.
No, maybe, but that's
remember.
Bad. But that's very bad for the girl because remember what happened to the little girl in Frankenstein.
Yeah, it's amazing.
He killed her by accident. All right. So that is Mel Gibson movie quotes in the style of Nightmare Fuel. Horrifying. All right. So let's see what you got for us, Mr. TxTygrr.
Mine was called As the World Churns, in the style of a 1990s sitcom on television.
I'm expecting
will
Friends.
say-
I'm expecting Friends, just saying.
I think it really cued in on the 90s part. And you're going to see more pastel than you have since Lisa Frank went out of business.
Okay.
Trust me. Yeah. We here at Frosty World are excited to unveil our newest ice creams and frozen fingers.
Okay, so all of those look delicious. I have no problem with any of that, although it is a little weird of the size compared to the truck that you buy them from.
It's like an advertisement. It's a very superlative advertisement, I feel like.
I just love getting my ice cream from Noves. Noves has the best ice cream.
This year, we're mixing up some frigid takes on classic flavors. Cookies and motor oil, anyone?
Why the flame?
I think it's trying to just show us that the motor oil is
By
actually
the way,
flammable.
it's flammable.
But you're gonna eat it anyway. And I love that the chips in the cookies
Right?
match the bottle of motor
Right.
oil, which makes me believe
Blue.
that they just literally ground up a bottle.
Stuck it in the cookie.
So it's got like petroleum.
But
and-
we
and
know it's
pieces
good
of
motor oil because
plastic.
it's God's motor oil.
Perhaps mocha swirl
I do like mocha swirl.
or dumb vanilla might be to your liking. Sorry, I didn't
Hello,
do a
dumb
double
vanilla.
picture for that one. Like, do you see like?
So it's basically just saying if you like vanilla, you're a basic bitch. It's basically all it's saying.
Our personal favorite is mint sausage chip.
There's so much in that picture to unpack. All right, so first of all, why does one of them have two faces on it? And it's like the one at the top wants some of the ice cream in the other places because he's already got his tongue out. He's ready to go.
Dripping.
I know. And then the one on the left just looks like poop. Let's be honest. It looks like a big steaming pile of poop.
The health conscious can sizzle without the guilt while enjoying one of our fruit sorbets or fat-free crude yogurts.
Okay, that is a huge container of sorbet. If that's a real banana next to it.
Oh crap! Wow! And look at the giant strawberry in there too, though,
Right?
compared to the banana. But still, and is that a fig?
It's either a fig or a blood orange.
Why there's a freaking fig in there? Or a blood orange, or maybe it's a ruby red grapefruit. It's because that is.
Oh yeah, could be, yeah. But even that,
But-
my goodness, that's a
But it looks like it's only 99 calories, so
right?
I'm not-
Cool,
I'm
99.
not hating it. So these simply have to be flipped to be believed.
Okay.
So basically, I guess
So-
they've been flipped. So what was inside of those is now,
it's now
flipped up
outside,
and
right?
outside.
So we have turmeric flavored on the left. We have strawberry with blue spots
Beehive?
on the right, or maybe it's motor oil. Strawberry and motor oil on the right.
What is this? Is this screen door?
Screen door and strawberry, my favorite flavor.
And this one's fairly innocuous. It's like bubblegum, I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I've seen blue spots in bubblegum ice cream, so that's
Yeah.
probably what it is.
Yeah, so it could be like raspberry bubblegum. I like that. Now I want that. Anyway, we're most excited about our Fame and Frosty lineup, featuring celebrity-inspired ice cream flavors such as Cardi B's Rocky Road and chocolate chip John Boyega dough. Okay.
All right, so
I'm pretty sure that's BB Rexa over there.
Yeah, it kinda-
and
it
not
kinda
Cardi
looks
B.
well, the one on the right looks a little bit like, tiny bit. Actually, the one on the right looks a little bit more like Camilla Cabello.
Oh. So maybe
well,
we're
none of
just
the- I mean, the one in
excited
the middle
about
doesn't
Cardi
look-
B's flavor, but she couldn't be there for the photo shoot. So
Yeah, the one in the
We
middle,
got-
the one in the middle doesn't look like John Boyega at all. It
Not
looks
much.
like Dollar Store Chris Rock.
So, music lovers will be angry for Lady Shablagoo. singing. Isn't that fabulous?
Oh my god. I just love wearing lemon wedges in my hair.
Lady Shablagoo.
Lady Shablagoo. And I love the fact that her clothing is just drawn on. It's not actual clothing.
And classic rockers will tie for Tygrr Springsteen's Dancing in the Dark Chocolate.
Nice. Those weird cavemen dancing in the background are a little
And notice-
upsetting.
And notice, like, I guess this is supposed to be him.
What is he holding?
He's like dark
Is
chocolate.
he holding a
Is he, like, in
hairbrush?
Well, is he in blackface down in the picture down there?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
concerned.
And he has 3 legs too, which is weird.
I'm very
But-
not happy with that.
Why is he holding a hairbrush? He's holding a
I don't know if it's a
hairbrush.
hair.
It looks
No,
like a
it's a
hairbrush.
microphone.
Oh, is it? It doesn't look like a microphone. I've been around
It's
them
a
a lot.
spoon. It's a big spoon shaped to look like a microphone.
Oh, okay. Well,
So for dipping that very dark chocolate ice cream. It's
where's the hand on the neck of his guitar coming from is what I want to know. Looks like it's coming out of his pocket. He has a little hand in his pocket.
Top are sticky frozen treats off with some sprinkles, lights, or fudge, and enjoy.
Okay.
And I'm like,
Well, that's
so
not
basically,
that's not all that
are
weird.
those light bright?
I guess. Yeah, it kind of does look a little bit like that. Though it's an interesting vessel to serve ice cream in, a big plastic box.
Maybe it's edible. Maybe that is like fondant.
Or gum paste or something.
I don't know, but it's cool. Lights, and you'll never go back to Paddycake and Jerry's.
The guy in the back has such a weird look on his face. He's like, what are you doing in my restaurant?
He's got a burger. He looks like he's got ice cream. Or
yeah, or it looks like a coffee from Starbucks or something, and a burger, which that's
he's just given up on
strange to eat
the
together.
ice cream business completely.
Right?
So here comes the dishonorable mentions.
Okay.
And there's some really great ones. You may laugh. And here's some more motor oil.
Oh, God,
or cookies and motor oil.
It's Aunt Beru's milk.
Okay.
Is that supposed to be John Boyega?
Just a picture. It's just so Hey!
Come to my website, fay.com. It's all about fairies.
But yeah, it's like this blue is part of his cookie dough, so it's kind of cool. Oh, it's the chocolate chips.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Apparently, chocolate chips in the universe of this Madlib are all blue. They're so made with motor oil, which is also blue for some reason.
Yes. They have motor oil chips. This is Lady Shablagoo.
Oh my God.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh my God. I am going to make an entire series of Lady Shablagoo now.
So amazing. This is
Springsteen.
Tygrr Springsteen dancing in the dark chocolate. Look at his hands. He's got like the product. He's holding the boxes of his ice cream or whatever.
His thumbs,
and it looks like
his thumbs also slightly bend backwards, which is a little creepy.
But it's
and
really
also,
great artwork.
Is he wearing a shirt under that red shirt? And if he's not, why does his skin do that?
Maybe that's supposed to be hair. Like really broad sweeps of hair. But the hair on his head is fabulous.
Oh, yes, it's great. I love that.
And this is Paddycake and Jerry's. I just love the artwork. It is.
I mean, you're right. None of these came up with 90s sitcom. None of these evoked 90s sitcom to me. But
maybe Beavis and Butthead world.
This actually evokes to me. This evokes like Dagwood Blondie comic strips
in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, look at her big hair. It's like that transition from the 80s to the 90s.
Yeah,
and then this girl's got the short
they absolutely have like 90s.
Look at the leg
style.
warmers.
Yeah, there's definitely 90s style, but it's drawn in a way that evokes like the 40s and 50s, which is interesting. That was great. I love that. Hey, are we forgetting something?
I don't know. We may have forgotten some.
I feel like we're forgetting something. I know what it is. It's time to spin the wheel! Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. What's it gonna be? A painting or a pile of poop? That is right. It is time to spin the wheel. Now this time we're not spinning for art theme. We're spinning for word theme. This is something that we've done for a long time. We do What are some of the ones we do? We do QWERTY, which is going across the keyboard. QWERTYUIOP. I had to look at my keyboard, but we do single letter, where we all choose one letter. What's some of the other ones we do?
Well, I tossed a new one in.
Oh, what's the new one?
Alphabetical.
Oh, so just going down the alphabet. A.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's a play on what we've always done with QWERTY, but
So let's go ahead and get that spinning going, and we'll find out what all we're going to be doing. All right, so I'm going to spin twice for me and twice for Brent, and we're going to find out what we need to do. All right, so here is the 2 for me. Number 1 is going to be I Spy. All right, so the way I Spy works is everything that I have to do has to be something that I'm currently seeing when I'm doing the words. It's really fun on road trips because there's lots of stuff to look at. It's going to be a little bit more challenging sitting in my office or across the hall in my room.
If you did it in your man cave,
oh yeah, across the room, I'll have a lot more stuff to do. So that's probably where I'll do it. That's where I spend most of my time anyway. All right, and my next theme is going to be freestyle.
Oh.
So is that just whatever I want?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so here are the 2 for TxTygrr next week. Your first word theme.
Big money.
No whammies. Naughty euphemisms.
Oh no. So basically I'm gonna have to think of dirty words and then make them
not dirty,
like less dirty.
Which honestly we have to do with Midjourney anyway, so that's gonna make my job a little easier.
This is my specialty.
And then your second is going to be
oh wow.
Okay, happy dog. What is happy dog?
Like happy dog, happy dog. But it's just basically it's a dog one.
Dog themed, basically.
It's a dog theme.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a pun.
All right.
So I have got some fun ones.
Yeah, so those are our themes for next week. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. So I gotta be honest after that. I'd got that out of the adult Madlibs. The eat, drink, and be Madlibs. And you would think it would be naughty and kind of racy. And I felt like mine was way more wholesome than the Norman Rockwell by far.
Well, it's like I was saying earlier, like the weird juxtaposition of wholesome, like the Norman Rockwell wholesome Americana, with the fact that Midjourney's just incapable of understanding some of the stuff, and it just creates these weird mishmashes of things. It kind of makes it a little bit more nightmare fuel than the nightmare fuel from Monday.
Yeah. I'm like, I've got this happy, pastel world and these delicious treats coming up, and even like the weird ones was like the funny caricatures of these women that were happy though. So yeah. And of course, before we go, we got to remind you there's all those little buttons down there. Like, subscribe, make some comments, and share us with your friends. Share us on Facebook.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.
Ha ha ha!